All right, it is morning on day 2, and there is a sea of blue. Let me turn the camera around, because we're all wearing our Bedros shirts. Oh, and there's Bedros right there. Probably a few people who are feeling the after effects of the cocktail party last night. Let's check it out and see what's going on. Good morning.
Hey, what's up?
Surprise.
Yeah, hello. Little hungover, that's all.
That's all. All right, bye.
Fart jokes more than everybody else in this room combined. But those 3 photos just scream fart jokes. So I mean, I was terrible on stage. I was terrible on video. So I do have some videos from 2007 on my YouTube channel that I've watched about 1.5 million times, mostly because of search terms, but they are boring as heck. And so now, you know, over time I've practiced and gotten better with it. And it just goes to show you that if I can stand up here and have any energy at all, then you can learn to do whatever you think you're not very good at. Trust me. So I didn't man up on video. I should have done that sooner. I should have done follow-along videos sooner. I mean, P90X has been cranking away for years and years and years. We know that people want them. So finally I got them done last year. We had 2 products and they've been huge for me. So not manning up on video was the second biggest mistake that I made. Now, so before any of you were up, Shauna had made $404. That's pretty good. I mean, actually, some of you were probably still up. I heard you in the hallway last night. When I was getting up. And so, she made $404. This is literally at 4 or 5 in the morning today. That's a pretty good start to the day when you wake up, or when I wake up. If you made money by the time I have woken up, you're really on track for a good day. So, you know, yesterday she made, sitting in this room, she netted. This is like, all the affiliates are paid. She netted $2,500 sitting in this room yesterday. Now, sure, she was sending some emails, and she created a product before, but that's pretty darn cool. So, Shauna is launching a product right now, and we're going to ask her a couple quick questions about it. So, Launch Queen Shauna, what are the secrets to doing a product launch?
Well, I think the first thing you need to do is find an idea that nobody's done before. You need to find a hook, and so what Craig was saying about creating the sales copy first, finding something new and different. You want to make sure that it's not a Me Too product where everybody has the same thing. So you've got to get an idea, and then you have to act fast. So a lot of people have these ideas floating in their head, and then they just sit on it. And really, making a product is the fastest thing. You can knock out a product in a weekend. I did a jump rope program in the summer, and from start to finish was 14 days, and that was I sold 1,500 of that program. And so it doesn't take long to make the product. I made the product on a weekend. So you got to take action, and then you've got to recruit affiliates.
So the Godfather of Fitness finished up his presentation on how we can make money online and actually do even better than he's done by avoiding some of the mistakes he's made over the past. And he actually brought a few of our recent success stories on stage to show how they've made 6 and even 7 figures in a short amount of time. Then Bedros came up, gave us a quick example of how you can use a funnel and how to quickly take action if you're contacted by a client, and how your percentage of signups actually goes up to 600% if you can contact them within the first 10 minutes of them contacting you. So now we're going to take a little break. Cable is up next, and a lot of great presenters for the rest of the day. Talk to you soon.
Systems guy, and really, I'm kind of a nerd. In college, I majored in marketing. I minored in accounting. I would have made a great accountant, but it was just way too boring. But I still seem to get wrapped up in numbers. And we're going to spend a lot of time talking about numbers and metrics and systems today, because I believe that the key to business is removing emotion from decisions. And as humans, we are emotional people. So we tend to make all decisions emotionally, which is very important for sales strategy, not so great for running a business, in my opinion. So we're going to talk about a lot of different things. What's interesting is, this is hard for me to say, because I never want to come across as an arrogant individual. So to me, this sounds arrogant, but I think it's really important. And I think that in many ways, I'm the speaker here that many of you can relate to the most. And because I know there's a lot of new people here, I'm going to just give you a real quick backstory. So I've been to every fitness business summit, right from 2007 till now. In 2007, after every session, I was the guy with the microphone going, Bedros, dude, my market's different. That won't work for me. You know, that sounds good, but you got it wrong. And in fact, the whole reason I ended up at Fitness Business Summit is because I'd never been to California, and I just really wanted to see California because I'm pretty sure this Pedros guy was ripping me off. I was convinced that it was a scam. You know, but I came here for all the same reasons that probably all of you are here. Is that just somewhere kind of deep in that kind of awful feeling that I have in my stomach even now as I talk to you, is that, you know, I just wanted to believe that there was a little bit of hope, that no matter where I am in life, you know, that something could be different.
All right, so Cable's on stage right now, and he's sharing with us not only how he has opened a 7-figure studio in Canada, he's opening up his second location next week, actually, how he's helped 17 other people open brand new locations in the past 16 months, and how important it is to know your metrics. Which is, I'll be honest, something I'm not good at, so I always learn something every time Cable speaks. It's great stuff.
Congratulate our winner. Let our winner know that he has certainly earned this award. I might even argue that it was a long time coming. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rob King. Yeah! There you go! Personal Trainer of the Year. Well deserved, very happy. And
this guy's rocking.
yes, why don't we take a picture? Does anyone have a camera out there? Try and get my good side.
Yeah, okay.
I don't have a good side.
All right, is that side over good?
Yeah, I'd have to turn around if you want my good side. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes.
All right, so I'm here with the 2014 PT Power Fitness Business Summit Personal Trainer of the Year, and shockingly, it's not me. So, let's say hi to Rob King. Rob, congratulations. Let me get it in there. Okay, there it is. Beautiful, beautiful thing. All right, so what was it that set you apart? How did you get this massive award here?
The funny thing was, I think it was a year ago when I was on stage and I didn't win, and it was a fuel to my fire of like, I didn't do my best. I know I could do better. So I made it a point this year to give it my absolute best, to get uncomfortable, to push, and really get out of my comfort zone and do big things. So I reached out, you know, started writing for T Nation, started writing for Schwarzenegger.com, got on stage and started presenting at fitness events. And back home in Newfoundland, in my province, I really wanted to bring out the best in what we do with our clients. And in the last year alone, we've done, we raised $20,000 in charity, and our clients lost 20,000 pounds in 1 year. So I really wanted to bring out the best of my clients and show what we're capable of doing, and put Newfoundland on the fitness map. And I've just been on a mission just every day to do my best to bring out the best of my clients.
Clearly, very nice. Now tell me, what does this award mean to you? What are you going to do with it?
It's like, I love what I do. Like, it's all I do. It's all I think about. I love training people. I love helping people. I love coaching. It's been my whole life. So to get this has just been incredible. I'm so happy and so grateful. I can't wait to take things now to the next level in terms of my coaching and my training and helping more people and growing our mission and just doing what we do.
All right. Well, I just want to say congratulations. Couldn't go to a more deserving guy.
Thank you.
All right, it is a gorgeous day in Southern California. It's actually pretty warm. And we just wrapped for lunch, so walking across the street here, got a big mall, has a ton of really awesome restaurants. And so Bedros finishes off with kind of talking about the benefits of the 7-figure mastermind, brought up some people who really illustrated how in the past 12 months they were able to completely transform not only their business, but truly their lives. It's really nice to hear how not just how clients' lives change, but how trainers' lives change, and it's just really inspiring stuff. Now I'm hungry, gonna go eat me some food.
I believe that there are two prevailing mindsets, not just in the fitness industry or in dentistry, but in the entire world. Two prevailing mindsets, that's it, just two. One of scarcity and one of abundance. What do you think the vast majority of people in the world live under? Scarcity. Absolutely true. And I feel very comfortable talking about scarcity-minded people right here and right now today because they're not in this room. And you know why they're not in this room? Because they're repelled by events like this. They're repelled by people like us. They think we're crazy. The way that they live, the things they believe, the things that they say, are in complete contradiction to the way that we live our lives. Scarcity-minded people think in terms of win-lose. They believe that life is a zero-sum game, that in order to earn $1, you must take $1 from somebody else. They blame their situation on forces outside of their control, the government, the economy, competition, their family. You know what? My tax rate just went up to 35%. I have to work until March 21st before I ever make $1. The economy sucks. I could never imagine somebody paying $500, $700, $1,000 for an information product that I market online. There's no way the economy can support that. You guys don't understand. There is so much competition in my market. There is a personal trainer every 10 feet in my market. There is absolutely no way I can make 6 figures as a personal trainer. There's no way. Competition is too much. You know what? I'm a middle child. My older brother and my younger sister, they got all the attention. My parents didn't say I love you all that much. There's no reason for me to believe that the world is going to treat me any differently, so why even try? That's fear. That's scarcity. You guys hear it all the time. That is the vast majority of the people that are around you, whether you like it or not. That's the bullshit that the mass media is piping out into the world. Scarcity mindset. You're either an either-or mentality.
All right, due to the gastronomical distress of one of our speakers, I've been asked to fill in last minute, so I'm going to be presenting on Facebook and how to get traffic from Facebook with very little effort. And so it should be interesting. Going to be flying by the seat of my pants.
Everything was just not working out. So I'm sleeping on the couch, and I get an email, probably like 2 weeks, probably 2 weeks after that. I moved out and announcing that I won the scholarship, that they picked 2 more people to go, and I mean, that's just like a lucky thing. Like they never just go and offer 2 more later. I think I've never even seen that done. Right?
It was a one-time thing?
One-time thing. And they, all of a sudden, I think someone else wanted to sponsor 2 more people and they had picked me to go. So, so I get the scholarship, full scholarship to come, and I'm not joking you right now when I say that 2 days later, there's a knock at the door, and my car's already loaded on the truck. This is like, before it would have been the most embarrassing thing they even share that all of this happened to me, but it did. So my car is on the truck already, and he's like, I'm giving you a chance to get your things out of the car. Like, low point. So I go sit on my couch. Low point. I mean, at this point. So so now I'm thinking, I get to go to Fitness Business Summit, but I can't even get myself there because I don't have a car. I was already wondering, how am I going to get gas to get 5-hour drive down to Southern California, and I didn't even have the money to do that. So now I don't even have a car. In about an hour, I have to go train clients and put on that happy face and nothing's happening. What's up, everybody? Let's do a workout. So excited to be here. No.
So I just finished my presentation on Facebook marketing, how you can get a ton of clients using Facebook and do it cheaply. It's harder to do free these days. It can be done, but if you spend just a few dollars, you can actually make a killing. So we had a little break, and now Sonia Gonzalez is on stage now. She has a very interesting story. because it starts out as a tragedy and turns into a triumph. She was sleeping on her friend's couch. She lost her house. They repossessed her car. All of this stuff. It was like piling on, piling on. And then in 2010, it turns out that she won a scholarship to come to the Fitness Business Summit. Did whatever she did to get here. Now fast forward a few years later, she's got 2 Fit Body locations and is about to open her 3rd. She is killing it. The true inspiration. All right, I'm here with 2 of the bigwigs in the info marketing business. Let's talk to them real quick. Boys, let me turn this around. Here we go. We got Rick Caselage and Mike Whitfield. How you guys doing?
Fantastic.
Enjoying the Fitness Business Summit this year?
Big time. Better every year.
All right, so let me ask you, let's start with Rick. What got you into info marketing? What made you want to do that as opposed to what you were doing before? Well, why don't you share with us what you were doing before and why did you say info is the way to go?
I worked in a physical therapy clinic. I was like a physical therapy assistant, and so I had a job. So I had a cap on what I could make. And looking in the future, that cap wasn't really going to increase very much. So the next step I started doing was I started teaching courses. That increased my cap. But once again, I was working Monday to Friday at my job, and the weekends I was teaching courses.
So you were kind of trading hours for dollars, that type of thing?
Yes.
All right.
And it's like, how could I leverage my time and knowledge? And what I saw was this internet thing. And I ran into Craig. He was teaching this stuff, and I created this little product, and I tested it out to see if this was real and it would really work. I made like $2,000 off this little product, and I was like, there might be something here. And that's what started it.
All right. Same question, Mikey.
Yeah, it came down to, I was doing some one-on-one training, and my wife was a math teacher, and I knew there's, just like Rick said, I knew there was a cap. I knew I wouldn't be able to make beyond a certain amount. And we were in a situation where, Sabrina was going, my wife, she was going to be a teacher pretty much for life until I figured something out. So I knew that the internet would give me that avenue to allow my wife to be a stay-at-home mom. And long story short, I jumped into the mastermind, and I had a non-existent online business at the time. I didn't know what I was doing. And 6 months later, I actually quit my managing job at the gym, went down to one person, one client, which I still train to this day because I want to.
Right.
And my wife is a stay-at-home mom, and has been since then. So it's been an incredible ride.
So you guys both, I mean, I guess everybody kind of starts out at nothing. So now you guys are kind of something. You guys are kind of two of the giants in the industry, right? So without bragging, Rick, what are we looking at annually with your online business income? You don't have to be specific. I'm not the IRS. Let's just do this. How about your last launch? How did your last launch do?
We did a Fix My Back Pain launch.
Right.
We pretty much got everyone in the industry on board and promoted it. They sent out like millions of emails, and it ended up being a $300,000 launch.
Bingo, $300,000 launch. And all that came from a little $2,000 product.
That's where
it started it all, right?
Is this gonna work?
Nice.
Like horrible copy, ugly graphics, spelling mistakes.
But you did it, right? I mean, you took action, and it was maybe imperfect action, but you got it out there and you did it.
I did it. I did it totally wrong, and it showed potential. And the really cool thing is, it's still one of my top 10 products.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, Mikey, what's one of your biggest successes?
I would have to say my Workout Finishers 2.0, and that was in March of last year, and I netted, I think it was like $40,000 that week.
That week?
Yeah, that week. Yeah, which I was making as a trainer at one point in a year.
Yeah, annual income you got in a week. Yeah, I'd say info things worked out for the both of you guys. All right, congratulations, gentlemen. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, so we just finished up the day. Sonia Gonzalez on stage saying how she went from sleeping on a couch to having opening her 3rd location. Just said how she's going to open another 3 this year and travel all over the world. Her life has really changed. It was great stuff. We have an FBBC VIP dinner tonight, and then later tonight, Craig will be back on stage, apparently going into some serious depth on how you can do more info marketing, and I guess into even more detail. I'm sure Bedros will be up there too. Bedros will be up there too. It's been a long day. All right, dinner. All right, so I just finished up the FBBC VIP dinner with over 100 Fit Body owners. That was really fun to, again, connect with them. It's been a great weekend. I'm a little tired. I've been up a long time, but got one more. Craig Ballantyne and actually Bedros are going to be on stage. Oh, photobomb on your way. All right. Craig Ballantyne and Bedros are going to be on stage talking about how you can make money online with info products. Always a good time, and I think they got a surprise for the audience too.
So we have beers. There are some limited number of vodka Red Bulls for everybody's safety.
Vodka Red Bull. Thank you, Greg.
So we're just gonna put the vodka Red Bulls in the shots up here, and whoever comes up and gets them can have them. That is a good question, and it doesn't matter. I like this. It's very nice. Good. Good. Action figures. Way better than giving out eggs.
Way better.
And guess what? We sell Fit Body boot camps to people who are qualified to own them but are too fearful to pull the trigger. We sell them by encouraging them to talk to owners who are successful. We sell them by sending them DVDs to watch of testimonials of Fit Body owners. We sell them by painting a word picture of where they might be if they were to take action on Fit Body Bootcamp today, where they might be a year from now. Since then, since I've dropped the e-brake and stopped pussyfooting, we bought a full-page ad in Entrepreneur Magazine, a full-page ad in Inc. Magazine. Both have been very profitable for us. But I was so afraid and not even realizing of what others thought that I would actually think about running an ad. Like, I don't know, I shouldn't. See? He doesn't care about the industry. He's trying to sell Fit Body Bootcamp to people who aren't even in the fitness industry. He's selling Fit Body Bootcamp in Entrepreneur Magazine and Inc. Magazine. So what? So what if someone who's passionate about fitness but is not a personal trainer buys a Fit Body Bootcamp franchise, becomes an awesome trainer or hires awesome trainers, and changes 200, 300, 400, 1,000 lives in their community? Right? So I took action. It's up to you. You've got to take action. If you like what you heard today, you've got to take action.
It is late on day 2, and Craig and Bedros just finished up doing their late night presentation, handed out some beers, handed out some shots, and Craig went into some serious detail on how to create an info business, really. How you can make some serious income. It was really cool stuff. I am really tired, really looking forward to day 3, getting some sleep. Unfortunately, it is daylight savings, which means we lose an hour of sleep. So I am headed off to bed. I'm going to upload this video first, though. Make sure you get it. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow.